I love how they were just like laying on the floor, and as soon as they heard me talking to the camera, they instantly got up and wanted to be in the video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, and honestly it feels really weird to be talking to a camera again, but today we are actually doing something that is happy and fun, and we are going to go through how we plan our vacations with our baby girls. If you are new to the channel, I have two very needy golden retriever girls, and we are the ultimate dog parents. We do not do anything unless they are able to do it with us, so we literally just plan everything around them. And I know that a lot of other dog parents like to travel and bring their dogs with them as well, so I'm going to show you how we plan this year's vacation. If you have any plans to take your dogs to the Finger Lakes, and specifically if you're staying in the Ithaca area, then this is your complete ultimate guide to staying in the Finger Lakes with your dogs, making everything as dog friendly as possible. If you've stayed anywhere with your dogs, you know that your Airbnb options go from like 300 to 30 when you turn on your preferences to being dog friendly. Our Airbnb that we chose is like the most dog friendly one that we could possibly find. That's obviously something that's super important to us, is to make sure that, you know, they have a good time and good space. So I will look up the location of where we're staying, make that my starting point. Because we bring the girls with us, a lot of what we do is hiking. One source that I use a lot is the All Trails app or the All Trails website. And if you look around Ithaca, it'll show you all of the different trails that you can do around it. And if you click on a random trail, it will tell you some details about it, how long it is, how much time it's going to take you to get through it, if it's dog friendly or not, what type of route it is, and then also you can read some reviews about it as well. With the Finger Lakes, one of the biggest parks obviously is Watkins Glen, but Watkins Glen isn't actually very dog friendly. So as you'll see that there's a lot of trails that dogs are not allowed on. So this is the highest rated trail that they have. And then if we go down to number 2, also not allowed. So make sure that you look at this stuff before you go. This is how we plan it. This is the key. So as you can see, there's definitely quite a bit of options that we have here. Now, just because I have written all of these parks and all these trails does not mean that we have to do every single one of them. I have the exact address of the park. I have all the different trails and the distance of each trail there. For some parks, you do have to pay a fee. So I have the fee that you have to pay per car and what time it is collected between. I take all the trails here. I add up how many miles each trail is. I estimate that it's going to take us 20 minutes to walk or hike a mile. So when I add all these up, it's about 6 miles. So I'm going to estimate that we're going to spend about 2 hours there. Basically based on if we want to do extra stuff. From the list, I will color code, and if you look, all the colors coordinate with these. This park in red, which is also this park. 5 minutes away, 5 minutes away. So once I have all of this stuff broken down into different directions of where all the places are that we want to go, one day we might go this direction, one day maybe go this direction, one day we might go this direction, here, here. Once I have all of it mapped out from the one I just showed you, we will start to section things off into areas. So this little area, I try to see how long is it going to take us to hike each area combined, and how many miles in total are these different areas that we're going to go. Now this is obviously non-stop going straight, not worrying about traffic, not having to worry about how busy it is, taking time for photos, just straight through. This is about how much time that we need. Now that doesn't mean that we're going to see absolutely every single trail and do everything. This is definitely the smallest area, so this is an easy add-on to any of the days. Another thing that I have listed in my phone is where is the nearest emergency vet. I want to know if something were to happen with the girls. Depending on where we're at, where is the closest place that I can bring them and what is their phone number. So first thing I look at is what is the most dog friendly, and then the second thing I look at is which restaurants have outdoor seating, and I have written what is it close to based on the color and location of the different trails. As far as getting the girls ready for vacation, there's not a whole lot that I do, but some things that I always do, especially because the majority of our time we are hiking, I make sure that their nails are trimmed and that their paws are trimmed, so that way the fur between their pads is not growing over top of their pads. I want that all to be nice and cleared out, so that way they have as much grip as possible. The longer that hair gets in between their pads and in between their toes, the more it's going to grow over the pads and make them more slippery. Another thing that I do is rake them. This is just a de-shedding tool, but because I have Goldens, they're double coated, there's a lot of hair. So if I rake them right before vacation, I tend to see a little bit less hair while we're there. COBA, my 1.5-year-old Golden, does still get car sick. I really thought that we were growing out of this. Mess aside, that's not fun for her. I literally have to crush up her medication and sprinkle it on her food to get her to consume it. Otherwise, she will not take it. The girls are also due for their heartworm, flea, and tick medication. They take some Trio, so it's perfect that they're due right now anyways. I have a to-do list and a to-pack list for the house, for the dogs, for me, stuff that we need to buy, stuff that I need to pack. This is mine and my husband's 14-year anniversary. So for our anniversary, we actually get them a cake. With COBA being car sick, I do have a car hammock in the back of my car, but I am bringing a second one as well, just in case. I'm also bringing extra towels for them, extra paper towels, and I bought some reusable gloves to keep in the car, and then just bringing a Walmart bag so that way we can have it contained in one specific area until we get to a trash bin. I do have an emergency vet bag that I always bring for the girls. Literally everything is in there. We put it in our backpacks whenever we're hiking. I also pack little containers for them. They do eat 3 times a day. They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So every single day when we're on vacation, we always feed them while we are gone, not back at the Airbnb. We also have to-go water dishes, and we have a slow feeder bowl that we use during hikes. Poop bags, tons of poop bags. ID collars, make sure that they have ID on them. Easy walk harnesses. You know that I do not work my girls without easy walk harnesses. And then obviously their leashes. I have their toothpaste, their toothbrushes, their comb, their brush, paw balm. That's another big thing. Before we go on vacation, I like to up my paw balm game more frequently, just so that way their pads are extra healthy. I also bring accident spray just in case. I mean, my girls haven't had an accident and I couldn't even tell you when. LARSEY's ball, you know that is the love of her life. Some toys for COBA. Their seatbelts are already in the car. Their snuggle puppies. The girls still sleep with their snuggle puppies every single night. Their dog food. I bring their actual food bowl and water dish. I bring my fanny pack, and then I also bring their backpack and our backpack. I also bring extra blankets when we go. If there's a couch or a chair that we're going to be sitting on, I will cover it with a blanket just so that way I don't get hair all over it. And then as far as like our bed goes, the girls always sleep with us. They're used to sleeping with us. We don't bring their crates. We will bring our own sheet. We'll put it over top of the bed. We'll bring our own pillows, our own pillowcases, our own blankets, everything, so that way their bedding that they have there isn't full of a bunch of hair. But yeah, that is how I plan all of our vacations out, and it makes everything go, I think, so much smoother. I'm really enjoying my break, but I also know that I am really itching to come back and do this more consistently again. So I appreciate you guys being really patient with me. It really does mean so much. Trust me, I appreciate it. And like I said, I will absolutely be back on a regular schedule. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. The girls do have Instagram, so make sure you follow them there. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!